international law expert and joining us live in the studio. So a warm welcome to you. Great to have your expertise. So first of all, maybe just your initial reaction to what evolved today.
Well, thanks for having me in the first place. And actually, yes, now Azerbaijan and Armenia, in between all this, conflict, there are very big tensions. And actually, according to my expertise, there are actually two main factors that actually brought this until here. The first one is most recently, you have probably also noticed that Armenia was trying to bring external forces into the region. However, before, in 2020 war, Russia and Turkey were the main players in the region, and they were trying to negotiate and being a mediator between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Mm-hmm. But lately, Armenia was bringing France, United States, and EU countries. So, all this involvement from the outsider and kind of aggravated all the situation, and actually became, all these problems come to the highlight again. And of course, another reason was actually related with the peace deal between Armenia and Azerbaijan 2020, because there were actually very main, let's say, points, articles there, which were one was about withdrawal of Armenian forces from Karabakh region in parallel with Russian peacekeeping deployment in the region. However, that never happened. Mm-hmm. And in the contrary, through the Lachin Road, Armenia was continuing to bring the armaments and military equipments and facilities to the region. And for this reason, we actually see a lot of civilian victims, and we see that even according to the most recent statistics, there are more than 308 victims of landmines in Azerbaijan.
Mm. So how do you think this is going to get resolved?
Well, actually, there are actually some optimistic, let's say, news from the region that in few days, we might see this illegal armed gangs in Karabakh region will be removed and deployed from Karabakh region through Lachin corridor, and they will be actually taken to Armenia again. And this will kind of bring the kind of peace and relaxation to the region. And we know that right now the situation is very tense, but the operation processes and anti-terrorism, let's say, processes in Azerbaijan, I don't think will take too long, because this is just a very, let's say, limited area, and it's not going to take too long, according to my expertise.
You mentioned the US in one of your answers there and their involvement. What do you think their reaction to this will be today?
Well, to be honest, lately we have been seeing very biased reactions from their sides to the conflict, and so the reactions are not always reflect the reality. And especially Armenian propaganda in the world is actually very strong, and they are condemning Azerbaijan. But because international law is on Azerbaijani side, and Azerbaijan actually takes all its measures according to the international law, so they do not have strong arguments against Azerbaijan. Even today's anti-terrorism operations, the only targets are the military and military facilities, and so civilians are out of the game here.
Okay, well that's really interesting you just said that. So there's no danger of any more people being hurt, or what's your opinion on that? Absolutely.
Civil population of Karabakh is out of this game, and they're not going to be targeted in any way, and they're safe. And Azerbaijan, actually, the government said that the humanitarian aid will be continued to be provided to them through various channels, and so the civil population is they can be very relaxed, so they're not going to be
very good to hear. Tural, thank you so very much indeed. We really appreciate you coming into the studio. That's Tural Ahmad, an international law expert, joining us in the studio. Thank you.